Hello to all you lovely people at home. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. It's honestly been such amazing weather this past week, so I hope you're all loving that. It's still absolutely freezing here in Scotland, so even though we've got this beautiful weather, I'm literally sunbathing in my back garden with my jacket on. It's not quite the same thing. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all been enjoying the content that I've been bringing you guys, and today's video is just going to be a little bit different, but probably quite a good video at the same time because again, we're in lockdown. I feel like all I've been doing is actually cleaning. Like, my house has never been this clean. So same goes for my kit. Other than the brushes that I've been using, I've been trying to really deep clean my kit, add all my makeup, all my own personal makeup, so that it just feels nice and fresh. Today I'm just going to be showing you how I clean my brushes, how I clean my palettes, my powders, everything like that. You guys can be using these tips at home as well, just so that you feel super clean. I think after this whole coronavirus situation leaves us, we're all going to be the most hygienic people in the world. I just feel like because of the whole wash your hands a million times things, and we touch our makeup so much, that everybody's going to be like wanting to keep their makeup really clean as well. So if that is you, by all means watch this video and you will get some really good tips on how to keep your makeup safely sanitized. Okay, so what we're going to talk about first is spot cleaning. Spot cleaning is what I would do for sort of quickness, if you like, but don't let it fool you. It's actually a really good way to clean your brushes. I always spot clean in between clients, obviously just to get any old makeup out the brush, and also just to clean it, like get rid of any germs. What I like to use for that is IPA, which is short for, hang on, I don't actually know if I can say this word. Okay, for entertainment purposes I'm going to try and say it. It's isopropyl. Isopropyl. So IPA stands for, I think this is right, isopropyl alcohol. Whew. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But anyway, it's just basically a type of alcohol, or rubbing alcohol, some people would call it. And it's used for so many different reasons, but the main one is genuinely just to clean. So you get different strengths of IPA. Some of it is watered down slightly, and that is absolutely fine. But I wouldn't buy any less than 70% IPA, because I think it's the limit for killing like pathogens, germs, etc. is 70%. What's the point in buying 60%? It's not gonna do its job. You really do need to get 70% plus. So this is the one that I use all the time for spot cleaning. And obviously because I'm a makeup artist, I use like tons of this stuff. I go through it really quickly. So it's this one here. This one I actually get from Amazon. So I will link it below, however it is actually unavailable at the moment. As you can imagine, with the situation with coronavirus, everyone has been bulk buying this for all sorts of reasons, for making their own hand sanitizers, all that sort of stuff. So at the moment it's kind of on the impossible to purchase list. However, I've got to subscribe and save with Amazon, so I've been really lucky because that's been getting delivered like twice a month to me still, even though it's unavailable online, which I'm really pleased about. I will tell you a funny story though. Before we went into lockdown, I had run out of my IPA. Obviously I would get it on my subscribe and save for Amazon, which is amazing because they just send that out to me. But I'd run out before my next one was due, so I was like, I'll go on and I'll buy it. And it said unavailable. I was panicking because obviously my mentality was, if I can't clean my brushes, I can't do people's makeup, just need to have clean brushes, like I'm an absolute freak about it. I eventually did find some on eBay. So I thought, I really didn't want to be one of those crazy people who was like panic buying stuff. However, I was panicking about my job and not being able to clean my brushes. So I will admit, I panic bought some IPA. I tell you now, that backfired massively. Okay, so this is £7 for 500 mils, okay? I found a supplier on eBay who was selling IPA. I went on, thought I was getting a really good deal. I thought I was getting like 5 litre bottles for £50, which would have meant £10 a bottle, which is actually seriously reasonable. And this is what arrived in post. 5 of these. Can you see the difference? I paid £50 for 5 of these. Like, I've been absolutely done. So long story short, I tried to obviously bulk buy IPA and it just it totally backfired. So yeah, don't do that. If you are wanting to buy IPA at the moment, obviously it's pretty hard to come by. It's pretty much like gold dust, but I'll pop some links in the description box below. If you want to buy it, you can just go down and have a nosy, and then when this becomes back available, I will link this one as well. So I'm going to show you how effective it is for spot cleaning. Let me just get a wee brush. So what I do is I just buy these little squishy bottles. Squishy. Is that a Scottish thing? Anyway, I buy these little squishy bottles on Amazon, spray bottles, that's better, and I just pop the IPA into the spray bottle. This is very, very flammable, like 100% flammable, so you need to be really careful. So keep that up high in cupboards away from children, etc., because it is really dangerous and you don't want to be putting this next to candles or anything like that. You'll thank me later for telling you that, because I nearly done that the other week. Now listen, you can totally dilute this, but what I will say is the reason why I spot clean with this is obviously because it's super amazing disinfecting qualities. However, don't dilute it massively, because then it won't work as well with killing germs, etc. Also, another good thing about IPA is that obviously it's alcohol, so it evaporates. So when I clean a brush with it, it pretty much evaporates and dries like really, really quickly. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make here, which is taking me again forever to get to because I talk too much, is that if you dilute this, it's not, your brushes won't dry as quickly because there's water in it. So there's 0 water in this right now, it's 99% and it's ready to go. Obviously I'm going to move on to palettes and stuff in a minute, but I use this in my palettes as well. Don't dilute this if you're using it in your palettes, because another reason it's good for palettes is because it evaporates out the product, whereas if you put water in this to dilute it, spray it on your palettes, it is going to ruin them. So just remember that when you're thinking about diluting it. Oh my god, I've just realised how long I've been filming for and I've not even cleaned one brush yet. The girls in the salon laugh at me for using kitchen roll, but honestly it's best because it's got like little shapes on it. It cleans it better, I don't know why. Okay. Brush. I have been using foundation in this brush, so it's pretty grubby. So I'm literally just going to pop the brush on the kitchen towel and give it a good spray. I'm just going to... And then I'm just going to take it onto the other side and dry it off a little bit, just to get the excess product off. And you can see how clean it is. I know. Fabulous. Let's take another one just to show you quickly. Alternatively, you can also pop a little bit in like the cap and dip it in for quickness. This brush here has had eyeshadow on it and stuff, so it is quite dirty. So I'm just dipping that in and I'm just going to use it here. Fab. Also, you can use this like on the handles and stuff as well, because that's the bit you're touching, you want that to be super clean. So I used to like spend a lot of time trying to find like amazing brush cleaners and stuff, and I used to really like one from Home Bargains used to sell a really good brush cleaner. But genuinely, like when you start using that and how quickly it takes to make up your brushes, even like it takes eyeliner off brushes amazing. I don't use lipstick brushes anymore, I just use disposables, but when I was using them it took the lipstick out of that amazing as well. So yes, I got up to the IPA. Obviously I said I was going to show you how I clean like makeup palettes and things like that. So I'm just going to take this one, for example, this is my own personal one. A couple of the powders like that, and then I'm just going to go in between with my baby wipe and just kind of wipe along the edges there. I'll just give the rest of it like the mirror and like the outside of it clean. It makes it look brand new again, which is really nice, because you know when you're using it all the time it does get a bit dusty with all the powders. Ta-da! Clean as a whistle. I'll just now leave that out with the lid open just to let the alcohol evaporate out of the product. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is one of my favourite palettes, the Morphe Oh Boy palette. Same goes for this. I'm just literally going to spray all the shadows like that. Grab my baby wipe and just kind of wipe in between just to get any powder off of the actual palette itself. And then I'll just clean over like the inside and the outside of it as well. And then once I've done cleaning it, I'll just leave it open to let the alcohol evaporate out of shadows. Yeah, that's pretty much it for cleaning your palettes and stuff, guys. It's so easy. Like, obviously the alcohol goes in, it cleans it, gets rid of any germs, anything like that. And then once you've cleaned the actual plastic of the palette, sorry, I'm making a racket, it looks much better as well. Same goes for bronzers. So here's my, you know, my fave bronzer, guys, Maybelline. Give that a little squirt. Give that a little scoosh and then just wipe around the edge. And then inside, outside. And then again, leave it open with the lid up so that it evaporates. So that's pretty much it. Obviously, as a makeup artist, I decant as many products as I can in my kit. So for things like lipsticks, I always scrape them off before I put them on. Lip glosses, decant them before I put them on. Use disposable brushes. But if at home you want to clean your own lipsticks that you've been applying on all the time, what you want to do is pop a little bit of this into like a shot glass, roll the lipstick right up, dip it in so it completely covers it, take it out, and then just really gently wipe and roll the lipstick with like a bit of kitchen roll or tissue. In my kit as well, I always dip lip liners, eyeliners, things like that into the IPA, or I will give them a wee spray and then sharpen them, and then always remember to clean your sharpener as well. You can use IPA with absolutely everything. So it's absolutely fantastic. Just a little side note, it's so strong. Like, I feel like it's one of those things that when I first got, I was like, how can I deal with this? And people will still be like, smell nail varnish remover, I can, you know, like smell something really strong, and I'm like, that's the IPA, girl. But trust me, like, it's so worth it for having a nice clean kit that you can look after and keep super clean for your clients or your own makeup, for yourself. I think when you've got nice clean makeup, it makes you appreciate it more, it makes you want to use it more because it looks nice. It kind of makes it go back to how it was when you first bought it, and you get that sort of like, oh, that's so pretty when you first open it again. So definitely give it a go. As I said before, if you want to pick up some IPA, I will link a few below that I think might be worth buying. Next, I'm going to show you a way that I like to really deep clean my brushes. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing to say that they're not getting a deep clean with this. However, when I deep clean them, I feel like it kind of gives them that moisture back into them, because obviously with the alcohol, it is pretty drying on the brush hairs. You might not always want to use the alcohol all the time. I'm going to take you down to my kitchen to show you how I do that, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so I'm now down at my kitchen and I'm going to just show you quickly what I use to give my brushes a deep clean. First product that I like to use is Fairy Liquid. Obviously makeup is made out of oils and things like that, so you really do need something that's going to be able to like cut through the oil of the makeup and get it out and get it nice and clean. So then I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil. So this is one of those random things that I use to clean my brushes, but I just feel like it makes them a lot softer. As I was saying, I use alcohol in my brushes a lot, so it really dries them out. So this is like the conditioning treatment that they're definitely needing. The next thing that I like to use is the Flora. Mrs. Hinch would be so proud of me right now. I love to put a little bit of this in to clean my brushes as well, because it just makes them smell amazing. And it's so nice when you're doing your client makeup and they're like, oh my gosh, your brushes smell amazing. I'm like, it's Sophie. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the Fairy Liquid, the olive oil and a tiny bit of Sophie into a jar. What we're actually going to do is we're going to put all this into the jar. We're going to turn the brushes upside down and pop them into the solution. We're going to let them soak for 5 minutes, and that lets the solution do the work on the brushes. Then we're going to rinse the brushes and lather the solution through them and get all the makeup out of them, and then rinse them, leave them out to dry. So I also like to use something like this when I'm cleaning my brushes. It's like a little pad. I got this on Amazon, so I will link similar ones below. They're kind of gritty, so they just really help to sort of scrub the brush a little bit more. So I really do like to use quite a bit of Fairy Liquid. You want the Fairy Liquid to be like the bulk part of the mixture, so use quite a lot of that. For the olive oil, you just want a little tiny dash. For the Flora, I'm just going to use half a capful. I've got some water in there now. I'm just going to pop all my brushes in. Okay, so our brushes are soaking in our solution, and now I'm just going to quickly show you how I clean sponges. You want to use a soap for cleaning sponges, and this one that I use is just pear soap. All I'm going to do is pop the hot water on and rub the sponge into the soap, give it a good lather, and then rinse it out.
I always just spray my sponges with a little bit of IPA just to get rid of any germs. Once I'm finished at the sink, I just like to go over the handles with the IPA just to give them a nice clean as well. Then you just want to leave them hanging over the edge of the countertop just to air dry.
Thanks so much for watching this video today, guys. I hope you've learned some tips. If you did use any of these tips, please let me know, tag me. I love to see that I'm able to help you guys in some way. Another thing I was going to say today, guys, was if you are going to do your drawers and cleaning and things like that, just remember that makeup does actually go out of date eventually, so you do need to make sure that you're chucking out things that you aren't using, otherwise it can maybe make you break out and things like that. The way that you tell if it's out of date or not is it's got a little bit on the back. It should look like a little tub being opened and it'll say like 18M, 12M, 6M. For example, this one here, it looks like a little lid being opened and it says 18M. So basically what that means is 18 months after opening this product is going to be out of date. So you want to chuck that within that time. Obviously, if it says 6M, that means 6 months. If it says 10M, 10 months, but it's always from opening the product and the air getting into it. So you want to get rid of any old makeup. I popped all of the products that we've used in today's video in the description box below. If you like this video, guys, please don't forget to subscribe because it really does help me out. And I'm going to be bringing you loads more videos very, very soon. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye!